Hello, Paula. Are you in the bed?
I'm
Paula, what are you
here.
doing? Hello, what are you doing?
I'm here.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones. We have to see your face.
Oh, my goodness. I've never done this before. Let me turn you around some kind of way. No, that's not. Well, I'm sorry. You see my messy room. I don't know how
Girl,
to
we
turn
see.
it.
Paula, how old are you, honey? How old are you?
I'm in my 70s. And this is the first time I've done this. This is funny, not funny.
You gotta turn
Um,
the camera around. Right now, we're seeing your bedroom. You gotta put the camera on your face, sweetheart.
I'm trying to figure out how to turn
Okay, so
it
there's
around.
a little camera icon. You see the camera icon on your phone? Push the camera icon so we can see your face. Hey, Lunel, baby. See,
No, it's not gonna work, baby.
okay,
Uh,
listen, just take the camera and then turn the camera around. So just take, if you can't flip it,
oh, oh, Lord Jesus, is that what you mean? Oh, no makeup on, no nothing.
but
In
you
my,
called me with no makeup on.
yeah, but I didn't know I was gonna be on camera. I'm an OG, honey. I just don't have wrinkles. That's all.
Are you looking for a man?
No, I
You're not
just
looking for, if you're not looking for a man, why you call me, baby girl?
sometimes I just check in on you just to see and learn and stuff like that. I don't know if you can. I still don't know how to do this.
So wait, real quick, I just want to understand. So do you already have a man?
Yes, 45 years long distance.
You've been long distance for 45 years?
I've been with the same man 45 years long distance. When
How
we have
often do
been,
you how often do you see each other?
not that often, but we talk enough. We've been through it all.
Wait,
And
real quick. When's the last time you saw him, baby girl?
I don't know how many months ago, just a few months ago, but I talk to him often and I don't lie to him, and he's pretty honest with me for the most part. He will tell me something about a friend, and I take it as the way he's not saying it. But as just stated, we've been through it all.
Okay, what's all that y'all been through?
Dating, husbands, wives, boyfriend, girlfriends.
Wait. You married him?
No, we were both married when we met. I was 28 and I'm 72 now.
Okay,
So
so you cheated on your husband with this man?
I was separated or divorced. Honey, I was 28 years old when I got with him. And I think, if I remember correctly, I was single. But don't
So
quote
why
me
did
on
you
this.
tell me husbands, marriage, and like you're the one that said
He,
this stuff?
he was married and I have been married. We have been through it all. Before divorce came, maybe we were separated. I can't remember back that far. But I just say that. We've been through it all.
So
We've
was he
been,
married when you met him?
yes,
Is he divorced now?
of course.
And does he live in America?
Yes, he lives in America. He's up north.
And where do you live?
I live in Los Angeles.
So how come you guys can't be together in like the same city or state after 45 years?
Because I'm not moving anywhere, and he's too old to move. So
So you're 70. How old is he, Paula?
he's 85.
So for 45 years, you consider this your man?
Well, we've been calling it my girl, my guy, and it's just been like that. Who he's with, it's none of my business. Like who I'm with. When the time come, if I need him, he's there, in more ways than one. And he's never, asked me for anything. I'm just here when he needs me. I'm here when he's there when I need him. If I need money and need to talk, whatever it is, he's been there for me. If he needs to talk, he needs, if he comes here, we either stay out, go to a hotel for a week or a few days, or he's been here, stayed with me. However we choose it, that's what we do. And that's a long time to just throw away. If he was married, no, he could not be here. I could not be there. But we've been through it all. that's a long time to just throw something away. And he too old to get married now, and so am I. I just don't
So,
have wrinkles. That's all.
so
I don't
but you're aware that he dates other women where he's at, and you're fine with that.
Well, I date other men too.
Okay. Okay.
So we've been friends. I was with someone one year. I don't remember how many years ago it was, but he kind of
Bring the
angered
camera
me.
up a little bit. Bring the camera up a little bit. I know you can't see yourself. There you go.
Okay. I was and I'm in my pajamas. I had no idea I was going to be here like that. But making a
Girl, you
long
called
story,
me. You had to push the button to be here.
well, I don't know how this stuff works. I'm just doing it. But it's okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
But, I was dating someone, a known person, and I didn't know he was with someone. But this person I was with sort of got to me a little bit. So I called him, and he was with another woman. And he said, "Wait a minute, hold up, let me pull over." So the lady that he was with said something, and he told her, "You be quiet, I'll be with you in a minute." And he heard my story, he heard my tears, and he said, "Baby, don't worry about it. I'll be there tomorrow." And he was here the next day. So it's been like that. And who he's with, I don't care. This is no long distance. He was just here, and I don't care because if I'm with someone, I'm with someone. He's up there. If he comes here, if I need anything, he's here. If he'll send it. If I need to talk, he's there. Or if he's busy, he'll tell me, I'm out. And I just leave it like that. This is long distance, baby. This is long distance. What you do behind when I'm not there, that's your business. I don't need to know. I don't want to know. But if he's here, if something like that would ever happen, he may not make it home.
Well,
He,
this is what my show has taught me. Whatever works for that individual is what works for them. Sometimes things don't make sense to me, Kendra G, but in
yeah,
hosting the show for 5 years, I have learned it doesn't have to make sense to me. It has to make sense to the individual that is dealing with it in the reality, right?
yeah.
And I feel like you are 70 years old. This is a
I'm
man you've been
70
connected to. How old are you?
72.
You're
72.
72. Okay,
Yeah.
bring the camera up. 72. And this has been a dynamic for you for the last 45 years. And you seem fine with it.
Well, what can I do? He's a friend. He's a friend. He did something one time in front of my face, and he will never do it again. you
And
know,
what was that one thing he did?
he was here for a week, and if he's on the phone, I don't care who he talks to. As long as it's not in my face. But you're not going to lay in my bed next to me while I'm here and talk on the phone to some woman. So I thought this was, I don't know how long ago, it was a year or two ago, something, a long time ago. But he was in my bed, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's talking to a woman. So what I did, I got my remote control and I put it behind me, but I scooted next to him and put my head on his shoulder while he was on the phone. His legs crossed, rubbing his feet and all that. And I got right there. Keep in mind that I put the remote control. I knew what a remote control was. It was right behind me. But I got up close and personal with him on that phone and said, "Honey, where's the remote control?" And my mouth was right there with the phone where he was talking, and she heard me. She says, "You out there with another woman," and she hung up in his face. But as long as he doesn't long distance like that, it's just dating, I suppose. If I need anything, he's there. This is 100 years relationship. He's always
Well,
been
okay,
an
so this is
old.
where I go in and out from because how we got here is I asked if you have a man and then you said yes, but then you just referred to him as your friend. So do you consider him as your man or your friend?
He's both for me. Like I stated, he was out with another woman. I had went out with someone else, and this person, a known person, so I can't mention no names, he kind of angered me. So I called him. He was with another woman, and he says, "Hold on, let me pull over." So the lady said something to him. I'm in the car, and he told her, "You be quiet. I'll be with you in a minute." And I told him the story of what went on with me and this guy. He says, "Baby, don't worry about it. I'll be there tomorrow." And he was here tomorrow. So, he's my friend. He's my lover. He's a guy I know. he's who he is, and I'm who I am. I don't need to know everything. No, I don't. But
So you called me tonight just by accident.
by accident, more or less. I follow you when I can. And I'm not real. And mind you, I took computers when they first came out, and now today I don't even know how to turn one on.
Oh my
Hell,
goodness. Well, we
yeah.
got this whole story, child. Well, listen, Paula, I'm wishing you the best in life. You're older than me, so I don't feel like I can tell you anything. What I will
Oh,
say
yes, you
is
can.
I can't.
Yes, you can tell me. I need to know the modern
This is
day
what okay,
ways.
this is what I would say. This is and I've had this before, but you're like the second person that's been in this kind of relationship. And the first woman, well, it was a woman that called me up, I want to say maybe last year, and she was looking for a woman for her man, and they were long distance, and she felt like it was her man, and she sounds a little similar to you. Felt like they've been through it all. He would have been very much there. She hadn't seen him in 2 years, so I was very confused by that relationship.
Mhm.
This would not work for Kendra, but that what I've learned is I have no desire to make a person live how I would live. What I've learned the most in hosting this show, there's so many varieties of relationships, and I
Exactly.
appreciate your transparency. And I think what people got to decide is what works for them and pursue that. And what doesn't
Hmm.
work for you, detach from it. Right? That's
Exactly.
that's really the advice I would give. Is it's
Hmm.
very fair if something like this would not work for you. It would work for me. But I don't have the desire to make you live by the way that I would do something. And I feel like, and I also feel like different things for different ages, different circumstances, different,
Yes.
like it's like I have learned so much. It's really not a one size fit all. And there are people, I don't want to say make deals, but they choose to focus on what they get from that human, and that weighs
Hmm.
more to them than what they don't get. And you said on
Exactly.
this line with us that what he does is his business. You're very much aware he may be entertaining other women. You say you entertain other men. So it seems like whatever connection y'all have works for y'all.
Exactly. Up
And,
to now,
and
this is 45 years.
yeah, up to now. Okay. Well, Miss Paula, I enjoyed talking to you by accident.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye, baby girl.
Okay, you be well.
You too. Bye
All
bye,
right.
boo.
Bye
Um,
bye.
um, yes, after talking to more than 15,000 people, I've heard so much. And the truth of the matter is, I can have my judgment, you can have your judgment, but we have this moment together when you're on the phone with me. That moment could be 8, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 30 minutes, it could be an hour. I've talked to people for an hour. But when that hour is up, you got to live that life, not me, not the people in the comment section. So if something works for you and you are at peace, whatever compromise deals, I don't know, whatever it is that you made, that's what matters, to be quite honest. I have no desire to tell a 72-year-old woman like she need to leave that man. And I have no desire to tell her that. This is something she's been doing for 45 years. Okay. And that dynamic works for her. It don't have to work for you. Hear me clearly. I'm not even suggesting I'm not even suggesting that you should sign up for that. But what I am saying is that's their business. That's what I've learned. That's their business. We can have our opinion, but at the end of the day, as long as it's not illegal, then yes, it should be all of our business. But that be their business, child. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.